Hi, so in today's video you're going to learn how you can run WordPress locally on your computer. So why should you run WordPress locally? Why should you install it on a laptop? Well, it can save you money because web hosting costs like $10 per month, and for this again you might need a domain name, and a domain name costs like $20 per year. Okay, and also the last thing, which is the important one, you also need to have coding or web development knowledge or skills. But by installing and running WordPress locally on your laptop, you're not going to need these things. You're going to do it for free, and no coding skills are needed at all. The tool I'm going to use to run WordPress locally is called Local. This is the link to it. So why use Local? So it's available for Mac, Windows and Linux. So no coding skills needed, no installing and configuring databases, no installing PHP extensions, not doing anything at all. So all you have to do, just install the application, click a button, your site will start running there and then. So there's no need of creating and managing web servers. These are time consuming, and no need to manage DNS settings to configure, to point domain names, your website and so on. And the most important thing, it is 100% free. What's the disadvantage? Well, depending on your computer it may be so. So based on your internet connection speed, some plugins, when you're trying to install plugins, you need to download plugins and install. So depending on the internet speed, you might find that your WordPress site is a bit slow, but you don't have to worry about that. So this video is mainly for testing purposes. So this playlist I created here, how to start a profitable blog or website that generates money. So I've noticed that the videos in this playlist are only getting about 20 views, 30 views when I have a lot of subscribers. So one of the reasons is that many people don't really have that amount of money to invest in web hosting domain names. So this thing should help you fix this. So I really encourage you to watch this video to the end and learn how you can run WordPress locally, so that you can be following and implementing whatever I'm going to teach you. So all these videos in this playlist are high value. If you're not planning of having a website, but you can then maybe might create for someone and make money out of that. So let's now begin. So what's the first step to do? So the first step to do is to visit this link over here, localwp.com. okay, so simply click on download for free, or you can click on this button over here. So choose your platform. Which laptop do you have? Is it Windows, Mac or Linux? So for me it's Windows, so all I have to do is to click on this button over here, download. So once I click on this, you'll be asked to enter your first name, last name, work email, phone number. Once you enter these details and when you click here, the download will start immediately. So as for me, I already downloaded this file, so I am not going to download it again. So this whole thing is about, I think, 400 MB or so. Okay, so this is the local file. It's about 457 MB. So once you download this file, simply double click on it to install it. So as for me, I already installed it, so I will not install it again, but I'm going to show you the steps on how you can install it. Okay, so this is the installation process. So when you double click on it, you're going to be presented with a process like this one. So simply choose anyone who uses this computer and click on next. Okay, then when you reach this stage, simply click on install and the installation will begin. So as I mentioned earlier on, as for me, I already installed this, so I'm not going to install it again, so I'm going to click on cancel. Okay, so now let me just open the installed one, which is here. Okay, so this is local. I have opened it and it's running. So once you install it and open it, you're going to be presented with a screen like this. So this is my first website I created on local. So as for you, you have no site at all, so you simply have to click on this button over here which says add local site. So now you need to give your website a name. So what is this website about? So let's just name it first site. So if you want to, you can click on advanced. So this one, just leave it the way it is, don't do anything at all. Then click on continue. Then you'll be asked to choose an environment. As for you, since you're a beginner, simply choose the preferred one. So I'm going to click on continue. So now you need to give your WordPress your username. So username does not need to have space, and you need to give it a password and an email address. Okay, so I've given it my username, my password, and my email. So now what I have to do is click on add site, and the site will be added just like that. So it's very easy. So let's just give it some time, it does this job. Okay, so as for me, I'm not going to wait a little longer for the process to finish. So I already have my first website, which was already done, which is Keith Dev. So I'm going to open the same one which was already created so that I can finish up this. So when I click on this, what you're going to be presented with is this. So all you have to do now is simply click on this link over here, and you'll be logged into the admin panel of the website. So let's try to open the site first to see how it is. So before you open the site, you need to click on start site to make it start running. So I'm going to click on that. Okay, now the site that is running. So the other way you can check if the site is running is look at this top. So now all you need to do is click on open site, and it's going to open up in your default browser. Okay, so this is the site has been opened. Okay, so right now as it is, it only has like one post, which is the hello world one. Okay, and there's not that much, a lot of information. So now how do you head over to the admin panel? So you can simply hover over here and click on dashboard. Okay, so this is your WordPress admin dashboard. So now again, we only have one problem. It's showing that this site is not secure. So how can you secure it? So to do this, simply head over to your local and simply click on trust. Then just wait for this and simply click on yes. So wait for this to write trusted. Okay, so once it's trusted, head over to your website again and simply write in at the beginning, simply write HTTPS. Okay, and enter. Okay, so it's now secure, as you can see. So this is how you run WordPress locally. So the purpose of this tool called local is a best tool for running WordPress. So as you watch my videos, you'll be able to implement what I'm teaching you, how you can do all these things locally. Okay, so once you install this, simply head over to my channel, go to this playlist and start watching these videos. So now once you are familiar with how WordPress works, you can now simply invest in and buy domain name, buy hosting, and generate money from your website. So this is it about today's video. So to summarize, you are learning about how you can run WordPress locally on your computer, and I gave you reasons why you should run it. I also gave you a disadvantage that depending on how big your laptop or computer is, it might be slow. So if you learned something from this video, give it a like. For more videos like this, subscribe. If you have questions, feel free to comment, and bye for now. See you in the next video tomorrow.